it's for a wedding, graduation, or birthday, who doesn't love to get a gift, right? Well, an Atlanta entrepreneur adds a creative flair to gift giving for those of us with 10 thumbs. Mia Canada, owner of That's a Wrap, is joining us via Skype. Hey there, Mia. How are you doing today?
Hello, I am splendid. Thank you.
I like that word, splendid. So speaking of splendid, wow, you create such art. I mean, that's what it is. It's art.
Yes, it is. And I enjoy what I do thoroughly. I
Well,
can't imagine doing anything else.
tell me, how did you come up with this idea?
Oh, wow. I've always been really creative, and I can't take the credit all by myself like it was something I thought of. I have these wonderful friends who push me. And I have a friend who worked in a mall, and she asked me one year, do you think you would be available to do gift wrapping at our mall? Because the person who normally does it can't do it. And I had never gift wrapped. So I was like, I don't know. Never followed up with her. And that was like in August.
Uh-huh.
And then in October, she was like, okay, so you're all ready. You ordered your paper. You got everything. And I was like, what are you talking about? And I kind of fell into it. I did it that year at a small mall outside of Atlanta. And the next year, I ended up having 3 locations. And the following year, I ended up having 5.
So,
And
so,
now,
so,
7 years later,
so when you had all these different locations, were you in malls, at kiosks, or how did you actually work it?
I set up in A-level malls and somewhere near the guest services or somewhere in a very highly populated area. And I hired people, and year after year, my clientele would build, and they would come back, and they liked the friendly service, and they loved the gift wrapping. And yeah, so here I am today with a boutique location.
Well, and so you got your first brick and mortar location now, right?
I do.
In addition to how many, you still have kiosk locations?
No, I don't have I do the kiosks only during the Christmas season.
Got
But the
you.
brick and mortar location is year round. The boutique wrapping um, has really taken off. I'm proud to say that I've started a trend, and yeah, it's really taking off.
You know, I have to say, I was really surprised and extremely impressed with you when, I looked at what it is you do, gift wrapping, and when I learned that you had started the brick and mortar store because, I mean, I just don't know a whole lot of people who want to go somewhere to get their gifts wrapped. But obviously, there's enough people for you to start a brick and mortar location.
Let me tell you, it's a lifestyle. Um, and I have a very niche market, and those people are gift givers. They have a luxury lifestyle because let's just face it, this isn't something that you have to do. It's not a necessity. It absolutely is a luxury. I also have corporate clients who I do brand identity for. Um, and yeah, it's really taken off. And I think that for the gift giver as well as the recipient, once you've received a gift um, wrapped by me or one of my staff, there's really no going back. There's you can't within good conscience give a gift from from that point forward in a bag.
Yeah,
You just can't do it. You can't.
or poorly wrapped as gifts come from me.
Or really fast.
But you know what? But my gifts are always good. But the wrap, I can't, I can't vouch
Well,
for it.
yeah, you need to step your game up. Step your game up.
Well,
Most times, what people say to me is that when they get the gift, they don't want to open it, and that's the best
oh,
compliment
it
ever.
is.
It is. Yeah, I've had people not open gifts for a week after the event, for
Wow.
birthdays, for yeah. I wrapped gifts one year for the Trumpet Awards,
Uh-huh. Oh.
and the actual organizer, Zerona, actually said that Zerona Clayton said she kept it on her dresser for like 10 days before she even opened it.
Well, I think that is, as you say, high praise. That is high praise, as we say down south, right? Mia Canada, owner of
Yes.
That's a Wrap. Thank you so much for joining us. I wish you continued success. And you know, you made a statement that bears repeating. You got a niche market. You found that niche and you're working it, and you're working it for the good of you and your company and the people you hire. So as other entrepreneurs are looking at starting their own business, look at that niche. Look at that small niche. Thank you, Mia Canada. Take good care.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Thank you.